Hello. In my last video, I have discussed about the concept of planning. In this video, I'm going to explain about the importance of planning. So today, let us understand about the importance of planning.
Before discussing about the importance of planning, let us first discuss three basic questions with respect to planning. Number one is, do plans actually work? What do you feel? Whenever we plan or when we go on planning for something, do you really feel plan actually work? Number two question is, does it improve efficiency? If you go on keep on planning, or if you do keep on planning for our own work, do you really feel planning helps us to improve our productivity and efficiency? Why should we plan? If we will not plan, then what will happen? Will there be any impact? Now, the basic answer of these three questions will be to understand the importance of planning. Once you will understand the importance of planning, the answer of this three questions will be very much clear for you. So let us start discussion on the importance of planning. Number one importance is planning provides direction. How work is to be done, planning provides directions for action. Now when we are going to plan for something, we have our own vision that how we are going to work in future. Suppose you are planning your birthday party. You must have some kind of idea in your mind, must have some picture in your mind, what will be the location, what are the items will be available there, what are the food items will be available, who will be those guests. So those kind of plannings you are preparing already. And into that process, when you are doing your planning, it also gives you a direction what to do, what not to do, how you should do, what exactly you are doing. So those things are very much clear in front of your eyes when you are going to do such plan. Goals are well defined. Employees are aware of what the organization has to do and what they must do to achieve those goals. Now see, plannings, if you look to my previous video, we have discussed about planning and setting goal. These are related to each other. Now when we set our goal to plan better, employees are also aware of the organization's motive, what exactly the organization want to achieve. Then they are very much clear what exactly they need to do to achieve the objective for the organization. So when we plan with having a definite objective or goal, and when we inform or when we let our employees know about that, then they are very much clear about what exactly they need to perform to achieve the objective. If there was no planning, employees would be working in different directions and the organization would not be able to achieve its desired goal, which is 100% true. If you are lack of planning, then employee doesn't know what they are doing. Yeah, they will do. At the end of the month, you have to pay them the salary, but all work will be ineffective work. Being as a manager, you fail there, that you are not able to inform, you are not able to make your employee work properly to achieve the direction. So to become successful as a manager, you should be able to know how to do a proper planning. At the same time, you should be able to make sure that your employees are also aware of your planning so that they can work hard to achieve the organizational objective. You all together has to work towards that objective to achieve. Now, importance number 2 says planning reduces the risk of uncertainty. Point number 1 says planning enables a manager to look ahead and anticipate changes, which is very true. What exactly going to happen? If that will not happen, something will be there. How you are going to react? If those changes will be there, in management language we know as it is scenario analysis. In your higher studies, you will be introduced to that concept called scenario analysis. In scenario A, if something will happen, how you are going to manage? If things will change, what will your plan be to have a backup for your plan A? So those scenarios will be very much clear in front of you if you are going to have a proper plan. And any kind of risk, whatever are associated with that planning, you can eliminate or at least you can reduce through your proper planning. Planning shows the way to deal with changes and uncertain events. For example, again come back to the example for your birthday party. You are planning your birthday in an open space. Now think of, it is the month of July. And if you have not planned to manage a cloudy weather, or if the rain will come, how the rain is going to affect your party, if you have not planned for it, means you are a very bad planner. So if you are having a proper planning, though it will be raining, though it will be very sunshine, at least you can enjoy your party and you can have a proper birthday party celebration. Now same way, if you will have a proper planning for your organization too, either to achieve some objectives, it may be sales target, it may be employees training target. If you have a proper planning, then you can cope up with any kind of changes and you can deal with it. Changes or events cannot be eliminated, but they can be anticipated and managerial responses to them can be developed, which is a very true statement. Changes are changes are certain. People says changes are the only thing which is constant. So those are the things are certain. So question is there, being as a manager, are you competent enough or efficient enough to respond to those changes? So to become a good manager, you need to become a good planner. Now let us come to the point number 3, importance number 3. That is, planning reduces overlapping and wasteful activities. Planning serves as the basis of coordination. Now it is also correct. Now suppose, think yourself you are a branch manager of an organization, of a specific branch. Now you have 10-20 employees under you. If you will not have a proper plan, how will you divide the work to them? How they are going to create a coordination among them to complete the entire task in a very peaceful manner? So to overcome those challenges or to create a coordination, you need to have a proper planning. That is why it says planning serves as the basis of coordination. Planning helps in avoiding confusion and misunderstanding. If you go to that example, yes, it is true. Your proper planning is really avoid confusion, and avoiding those confusions, it will not hamper or it will not create any misunderstanding. So your idea should be very focused and clear. Your plan should be very focused and clear so that no one will be confused and no one will be misunderstood. Useless and redundant activities are minimized or eliminated. Means unnecessary activities which are very useless through your proper planning you can eliminate, because your unnecessary movements or unnecessary activities taking time, wasting resources. That is why through a proper planning you can reduce or you can eliminate those useless activities. Coming to the next importance, it is planning promotes innovative ideas. New ideas can take the shape of concrete plans. Correct. Your new ideas, new creative thinkings, new innovations, it takes a proper plan. Based on an idea, you will design plan, and based on that plan, you are going to implement your idea. So that is why innovation, creativity and planning, those are interrelated. It is the most challenging activity. Means planning is the most challenging activity. Yes. You need to have a very, it is a very brainstorming activity. Very sharp brain required. If you will do proper planning, then really you ensure success. And it is always better to have multiple planning. If in case your plan A fails, so that immediately you can go with the plan B. If your plan A and B both fails, so that immediately you can go with the plan C. So in case of planning also, you need to have your options and alternatives. Planning facilitates decision making. Planning helps the manager make a choice from among the various alternative courses of action. So whatever options, being as a manager, you have in front of you, whatever plan you have in your mind, based on that it will guide you which option will be better for you to choose, so that you can achieve your objective. Planning involves setting targets and predicting future conditions, thus helping in taking rational decisions, means logical decisions. So planning always helps us to set target, means setting objectives. What exactly we are going to achieve and what is our target, for what purpose we are working on. And into that process we have to take logical decisions. And the proper planning always helps us to take logical decisions by keeping our objective or the target in front of our eyes. Planning establishes standards for controlling. Planning provides the goals or standards against which actual performance is measured, which is very, very correct. In the process of our planning, at the beginning we have our objective, our goal in front of our eyes. Keeping into that mind, we plan our entire activity. And when we finish all our activity and when we come to our result, then we compare what was exactly our goal or what exactly we have set our goal and where exactly we have achieved, where exactly or what kind of the end result we got. That comparison is known as measurement, performing measures. So a proper planning always helps us to measure our performance with the actual goal or standard which we had already set at the beginning of our planning. Planning is a prerequisite for controlling. Means if you want to control, before that it is must to have a plan. If you will not have a plan, then what you will control? At the end of your result or at the end of your planning, whatever result you got and the goal whatever you set at the beginning, is there any changes or deviation is there? If you want to overcome those kind of challenges, that not to have deviation and things should go according to our plan, then controlling should be there. While you are performing your activities, in the process of doing all your planning, implementing all your planning, And side by side, if you will not control those activities, then your planning will not become successful. That is why it says planning is prerequisite for controlling, means which is required in advance than before controlling. And planning provides the basis of control. What you are going to control, how you should control, how much you should control, that really depends what actually your plan was.
So I'm sure by now you have understood why we need to do planning. Though always plans become not successful, but still, to avoid the error, to minimize the chances of loss, we need to do our planning. So in my next video, I'm going to talk about limitation of planning. Till then, thank you so much.